Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to my, well, I say more Modern Warfare 3 content, and this is One Man versus Domination. So, anyone unfamiliar with this series, I drop into a domination on my own. We generally go down or get outplayed for a bit, and I try my best to make us come back and win. And sometimes that means I go ham on people, I go, Jedi mode and start slaying everything in sight, or I just hit the flags as much as I can, and sometimes I just, I block everything I can with my face, and I just, through sheer attrition, get the win. And this one is in between a lot of those. As you'll notice, I start off really rough on this game. People are shit stomping me, and I'm using the MP7, and I think we can all agree that this is the ACR of the SMGs. It is an all-purpose, all-function, extremely powerful weapon. It is easily the best SMG. The PP90 is very close, but at distance that gun is garbage, and this gun is magnificent at distance because it has very little recoil. But one thing they tell us about the weapon is that it's overpowered and that everybody uses, which is true, but what they don't tell you is if you do not have one of the better connections or a good connection to the host, this gun does not perform like everyone else's gun does. So you're going to see me get a lot of hit markers in this game, and you're going to see a lot of people with MP7s just lay waste to me when I try and do the same to them. And maybe it's the silencer thing, where if you wear a silencer sometimes it's different and all that kind of good stuff, but it's one of those things where it has to be the game. It can't just be the player, because I've got a bunch of gameplays with this weapon because I'm in love with it. And I'm not in love with it because I think it's better than all the other guns. I'm in love with it because I just like how it looks. I like the gun, I like the iron sights, I like the feel of it. I've even been using it a lot in Spec Ops, but Spec Ops gets boring as shit. But here we go anyway, so what was strange about this map, aside from my bullets not hitting shit, was the team I was on was loving capturing C and A. They would never go for B, and I just couldn't understand it. But it was one of those things where, because B was so highly contested at times, it was the easiest option. As I see this guy coming through the building, he doesn't see me, and I clean him up and then get killed from behind by another guy running around. And that guy right there is my nemesis on this match. I can't remember his name, but he's using an MP7, and if you saw the gameplay where I got the Osprey, we were on the same team. Then on this match, it split us up, and it was one of those things where we were both carrying our teams. He did really well on his team, I did really well on my team, and vice versa, and this happened a lot. I think I just killed him then. And like, every time we went onto a big map, I used an ACR, he used an ACR. Every time we went onto a smaller map, I used an MP7, he used an MP7. And I don't know if he has better internet than me, or whatever it is, but he would beat me in almost every gunfight, regardless of how quick I got on target or how many shots I hit him with. He just won me. And this is not me saying he's a bad player, it's all the connection, but it felt like he had a solid hand helping him. And it kind of frustrated me, but I tried my best. And I'm using Specialist as well. There he is, there's the guy, always fucking getting me. But look at him, assassin, dead silence, the guy's trying his fucking hardest. And so should he, because what's the point in playing if you're not going to try and win? But I don't usually use Specialist because Stalker fucks me up, and because I like kill streaks. I like calling in silly things that do things. I just enjoy it. It tweaks my ACD. I think I did that wrong. ADD, ACD, I sound like some fucking bizarre 80s rock band. We like ACDC, we're going to be called ACD. But I use my flash grenades a lot to find people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm always in and out of this marketplace. Like, I'm on B, I think it's the spawn, but I don't quite know how the spawns work when they've got that central flag. Luckily enough, the team keeps taking the outer flag, so it kind of evens itself out. But you'll notice that my specialist loadout is not the one you want for a Moab or anything like that, because I'm using it to try and level up sit rep, and I like marksman, and I thought, oh, I'll put scavenger on as well. If I was playing for real, I would probably go along the lines of assassin immediately and sleight of hand and things like that. But I will probably never ever get a Moab unless I move out, well, when I move out and get a better connection, because it isn't physically possible. And if you camp for Moabs, it doesn't count. It's how I feel. If you're a player who thinks that's fine, that is awesome, good for you, brother. I don't agree with it, and I will never do it. So it's one of those things where I don't think I've ever tried to get one, and if I do get one, it'll never be I set out to get it, I'll just get it. And like I say, chances are I never will, but it doesn't bother me. I'm having fun. See what I mean? I even watched the kill cam then to see if I fired, to see if I would even stood a chance, because on my screen it did not happen like that. And in his favour, I don't think that guy's even using rapid fire. I had to put rapid fire on because it was the only way I could make the gun work. But once again, I get killed from behind by a guy. This guy was really annoying me. Like, he was always sat in the back of that market, not doing anything except for just fucking waiting for dudes. And that sniper, he lags so bad in this match. I thought I had it bad, and then I saw him. He's night crawling everywhere. It's hilarious. As I see these two cats out here, get the quick kill. My marksman tells me there's another guy that way. I see this sniper, kill him, run around the corner, can't see anybody else. Shoot at my own teammate because I'm in the zone. I just need another kill so I can get Scavenger and start refilling. See that guy, clean him up, get Scavenger. See that guy out there, I think he kills me. He does not kill me. Jump out of the window, get stuck on the window. Nice little window fail. And then patrol these back alleyways. I mean, look at that. That is all luck. There is no skill involved. I moved down that corridor. He moved a couple seconds in front of me. And usually, I'm that guy who runs out and gets shot from behind. But for whatever reason, the world liked me on that moment. But I've got a gameplay with a P90 where I'm lagging like a bitch. It makes this gameplay look good. And there's two guys in that window in the middle of this marketplace, and I run and I start shooting the first guy. I immediately switch to the second guy and I die. And when I watched it back, I didn't even kill the first guy. I just put like 9 bullets in his eye, and then I turned to his buddy and nothing. And it makes me think that sometimes when I'm playing, it feels like Black Ops, where I have to shoot people a lot of times for them to die, but for everybody else, I seem to be a 2-bullet kill. And I did a speed test because I've got a gameplay coming up where I'm going to actually quote what results I got when I was playing. And my download was 4.58, I think, and my upload was 0.58. And don't get me wrong, it's not the worst connection in the world. It's just, God, you feel like you're being held back so much. It's crazy. And I know a lot of people will have a similar issue as I do. And there is lag compensation in this game to try and even it out, but it just ends up screwing the people with good connections, so I don't agree with that at all. I'd rather be on a shitty connection and try my best than be on a shitty connection and fuck up somebody else's game because they have a better connection than me. It just seems a bit silly. Look at him. That guy's not even walking in a real animation. He's just everywhere. And right there, how did that guy not die? And lo and behold, dude with the gold MP7 gets me from behind. Once again, the dude loves my back. I must be one curvy soldier. But get hit markers and I flash myself. You never want to do that. See a guy over there. I'm like, 8 sensitivity, fuck that. Rapid fire SMG. I can't do those distances very well. And I am tempted to mess with my sensitivity, to go back to 3, see if I play any better, or if I... Because I'm one of those people that when my aim starts to feel a bit funny, or if I don't feel like I'm getting on target, I will blame my sensitivity, or I'll blame my pad. Or I'll blame my hands. I blame everything but myself, really. And it makes me wonder, is it worth testing something else? Or is it just one of those things where you have a bad shot sometimes? Because I can be in the zone, I can be nailing people left and right, and there'll be that one time where I go to aim at a guy and my body feels slow. I feel like I'm not going on target. I feel I can feel it, almost like a wheel turning as I move from where I am to the guy. And in real time, this is only microseconds, but at the time, it's almost as if it slows down and makes me feel sluggish. It's kind of weird. Some Matrix shit, I know, but we're currently losing by 30 points. We have the 2-cap, though. I don't know where the spawn is right now, because I know there's a couple of snipers knocking around. The sniper himself is having a lot of trouble with his connection, so that is kind of saving us. I hit that first guy, get the marksman. Dude running around with a spaz. I see that guy die. I lay down and wait for him, and right now I can hear a guy to my right and I can hear a guy to my left, and the left guy goes away, so I go to the right, can't see a damn thing. Check that corridor because it's a massive traffic lane. See that guy, catch him sprinting, move back towards the outside. That dude keeps firing them fucking rockets at me. What a retard. Who does that? See this guy run past, cleaning him up. That should have been a kill, that. Oh god, it's so frustrating. I can hear footsteps everywhere. I jump out of the window, can't see anybody on the opening stairs. Run back there, see the guy with the striker. That is an ambitious fucking striker guy right there. He's like a flamer from Gears who's 90 miles away, but he's still flame. He's still having a try with his flamethrower. And look how bad that guy's lagging. He can't kill a dude who's crouched. That's how much he's having a bad time. And just totally knifed a dead man's hand guy. The reason it worked, I had specialist bonus, so I've obviously got Blast Shield Pro. And I don't know if you've been checking on the internet recently, but there's been a lot of so-called leaked information for Black Ops 2. And one of the things I noticed is they're going to bring back Specialist, but they're going to completely nerf it, and I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not a person who uses Specialist all that much, and I could never point out a guy who is using it who kills me because I die so fast anyway, so I really don't understand when people think it makes the game so much easier. Like, if you're good at rushing and you've got Specialist on and you've got all 7 bonuses and attachments, sure, you're going to be a better soldier, you're going to be better equipped, but you've still got to be able to put the gun to the person and kill them. It's like, it doesn't matter how fucking many perks they give you, you've still got to be able to aim. But there we go. Surprise ending, folks. There was no salvaging it. Look at my team. Look at that guy, though, who was kicking my ass. 52-9. He had a really good game. But sometimes you try your best and there's just nothing you can do. You take care now.